Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. This is going to be board system test 16 with the Lite MS-5UD fire alarm system. This system test is also a request system test. This system test is requested by user firealarm421. So let's go ahead and get started. For our first notification appliance on today's system, we have a Lite 7002T, and this device is set on continuous. We still have the system sensor CO1224T carbon monoxide detector. Nothing has changed with that. For our second notification appliance, this is a device you guys have never seen before in a system test, but you probably did see it in my fire alarm unboxing video. This is a Lite 7001, and this device is going to be on continuous. Yes, it's in a little bit of beaten up shape, but a little paint job and this thing will be good to go. But it does work, so yeah. For smoke detectors in today's test, we have a Simplex 4098-9601 conventional true alarm smoke detector. We still have the Lite 8980 fire alarm annunciator, and the system is normal. I fixed all the troubles. And we have a system sensor 5601-P rate of rise heat. If we move down, we have a Simplex 2099-9754 on the left. RTS2 key test station made by System Sensor, and that connects up to my duct smoke detector right here. As you can tell, it's flashing green, everything's good with that. And for our second pull station spot, went ahead and installed a Lite BG12L. Now, a little request that Fire Alarm 421 had was that I activate the system on FWR, full way rectified power first. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And to start off today's test, I'm going to go ahead and pull the Simplex T-bar. And the reason I'm going to start off with this pull station is because it does go together with like the Lite system. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and activate the system. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, I went ahead and cut the AC power now, so we're going to be operating off DC power. We might just do this section with DC, and then the next test I'm going to put it back on FWR power. We'll see. Alright, and for our next test today, I'm going to go ahead and activate this smoke detector by just spraying some smoke. Here we go. That should be enough. Sometimes I definitely overspray with this stuff, but there we go. As you can tell, it sounded a lot cleaner when I went ahead and did DC power. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and reset this pull station and insert my key. I'm going to turn it. It automatically comes back up. It's spring loaded. Close it back into place, lock it back up. Just like that. And now I'm going to go into the fire alarm control panel and hit system reset. Alright, went ahead and put the system back into normal condition by enabling the AC power. So to start off the next test, instead of activating the BG12 to end today's test, I'm actually going to go ahead and activate this duct smoke detector. Now I have to wait just a couple seconds because this is resetting because I just reset the main fire alarm control panel. but once it starts flashing green, it'll be good to go. Just gotta wait here. And there we go. Only takes a couple seconds. Like I said, it's just when it resets, you just have to wait. All right, so for those who don't know, why you would have this mounted with the duct detector is so that, you know, sometimes duct detectors are in harder to reach places, like up in ceilings or very high up. So if you have a duct detector key switch, it's mounted usually like at the height of like where a pull station would be mounted, like that. So it just makes it easier. So we're gonna go ahead and turn to sensor 1 and hit the button. Here we go. Now to reset this key switch, all I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the button and then turn it back, and then it will reset it. As you can tell, it's going to flash green now because I just reset it. Now, if this was in a real smoke condition and this activated, obviously you'd have to air out the ducts, but that's a whole different video. Let's go ahead and hit system reset. All right, let's finish off today's system test by activating the BG12. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And the alarm is silenced. Let's go ahead and reset this pull station. Insert my key. Going to turn it. Automatically resets. There we go. Put that up. Close back into place. Just like that. Put the key back into the annunciator. And then I'm going to go to the main fire alarm control panel and hit system reset. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video, and I would like to thank Fire Alarm 421 for requesting this system test. As a reminder, if you would like to submit your request system test, all you have to do is go to my website and visit the request system test page. Alright guys, thanks for watching and have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.